Hello. Out there and get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson here with Grant Hill and Stan Van Gundy, and with us on the sidelines we've got Allie LaForce. We've got the San Antonio Spurs taking on the Los Angeles Lakers. Abdul-Jabbar. Count that one.
Now what's the saying? Don't box out and get your feelings hurt.
Here's Wembanyama. Deflected. Pass to Cooper. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
Devin
Vassell, shot is good.
The assist goes to.
And when wings take it down low, good things happen.
Here's Scott. Sends it home from three-point land.
Byron.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Out to the right wing. Back to Vassell. Soft touch off the glass.
Welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. And we've got David Aldridge, our Hall of Famer, patrolling the sideline. We've got the Minnesota Timberwolves taking on the Los Angeles Lakers. The shot by Alexander Walker, no good.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Jaden McDaniel.
And that one drops.
And I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game, getting the ball inside early.
Here's Scott. That one a little long.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Edwards plays with such ferocity.
And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by McDaniel. And while we got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin. Hey, I talked to the Lakers head coach, and we talked about the bruising big man, Julius Randle. He told me Julius sets the tone for them with his physicality. So we have to try and match that. We can't let him bully his way into the lane and get to his spots. We have to make him feel comfortable. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. Here is Edwards. Pass to Alexander Walker. And here is Scott. McDaniels defending.
And when Gobert is playing with this kind of aggression on that end, there aren't many better at defending. And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
And it is dangerous to let him get it going this early.
Here's McDaniels. Misses the three. Pass to Cooper. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. To the paint. Here's Scott. Gobert with the block. Here is Edwards. To the left wing. McDaniels. Another miss by Minnesota. To the middle. James Worthy on the wing. He's looking for Abdul-Jabbar and finds him. Pass to Johnson. Back to Abdul-Jabbar. Over Gobert. That one wide left. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Back to Randle. From the arc. And it's Johnson with the rebound. And here's the fast break. Scott leading the way.
And the insane peripheral vision there. If anyone's open, even for an instant, Magic's gonna find you.
Back to Randle. And they cash in right away with the quick shot.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Johnson down low.
Remaining the first. 2 minutes.
A rebound by the Timberwolves. To the inside. Here's Edwards. Rebounded by Abdul-Jabbar. And the Lakers with possession here. The kick out to Scott. Inside. Johnson. Magic knocks it down. He shot 52% for the field in his years with the Lakers.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
And good that time.
And when you have this kind of size as a point guard, what a tremendous advantage. Magic can really match up with all 5 possessions.
So the Timberwolves call their first time.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, they just have to be more patient. Less forcing and more passing.
One shot. Timeout called from Minnesota. It's T-shirt time, everybody. Who wants one?
Minnesota making some changes.
Here they are. The Laker girl dance team. Enjoy.
And Clark has got the ball here for the Minnesota Timberwolves. It's a 5-point game.
Los Angeles.
And let's quickly we check out the scoring breakdown here for the Lakers.
Well, the game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets.
Abdul-Jabbar with the bucket.
And you just look at the grace, the agility, versatility that Jabbar brings to the center position. Can beat you in so many ways.
Scott, good.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
It's the three-point bomb.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep. Great defensive effort, just saved a basket.
Well, he's such a competitor at that end of the floor. Never takes a possession off.
And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 15-6 run. And there's the defensive 3-second call.
Lakers ball.
The Lakers have shot just one free throw early, 1 for 1 in the game.
Byron Scott. One shot.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
And, you know, when you look at Byron Scott and then add in the way he plays, really a pure shooting guard in every sense.
Good work there as it goes. Abdul-Jabbar's got 6.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Worthy down low. And he lays it straight in. Worthy's got his second basket.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
Left side, Abdul-Jabbar. Shoots over Reed. And so it's Los Angeles in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And we'll be back with you shortly. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
KYP, know your personnel. So far, good attention to the scouting report.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thank you very much. The Timberwolves have become a rough and rugged team. Swing man Jaden McDaniel said, we don't let nobody push us around. We're always being physical defensively. I feel like we're a tough team, super tough. And Kevin, they certainly have the size to hold their own.
Always being physical. But David, that's their identity. And we thank you for the report. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And the dunk by Abdul-Jabbar.
And not much you can do defensively once Kareem gets the ball in that close. Too much height, too much talent.
And the Timberwolves call timeout.
And the lack of rim protection is top of the list.
Well, if you're just going to let them score inside at will, you might as well pack your bags.
Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Timberwolves trail by 14. Timberwolves passing it around. Another miss by Minnesota. And here's the fast break. Scott leading the way. And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Down low. It's stolen by Randall. Pass to McDaniels. Here's Edwards. And it's Johnson with the rebound.
It's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
That one goes in. Abdul-Jabbar's got 10.
He is just always a step ahead of the defense. Magic runs this offense with absolute precision.
Here is Edwards. He's guarded by Cooper. And the free ball is good. Shannon got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, that's a shot you don't mind him taking. Gets a good look and trusts his shot to knock down the three.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Here's Shannon. Outside Edwards. Here's Randall. Abdul-Jabbar grabs the miss. And the shot is good from Johnson. He's got 7.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Floats one up. Gobert pulls it in. Timberwolves trail by 17. Here's Randall. Trains it from 9 feet away. The shot by Abdul-Jabbar. Nobody around. Off the mark, only his second miss in 7 attempts. And taken away by Magic. Fades back. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
And the dunk by Abdul-Jabbar.
Unstoppable tonight, as he is most nights. Jabbar has all the offensive tools, but it also keeps to a strict fitness regimen that allows him to wear people down.
It's Worthy missing.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And Kareem throws it down.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Now, here is Abdul-Jabbar.
Magic Johnson.
And Magic Johnson with the slam.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
There's 53 seconds left in the second quarter. Magic with another bucket in the paint.
Well, now that they've settled into this game, you can see the offense is firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, and that is key for them, continuing to build out this lead.
Here's Scott, rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. To the middle. Gobert with the block.
Out of bounds.
And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. 19 seconds left to play here in the half. Looking to get it going. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Shannon.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
Foul. First team foul. At the line for Los
First free throw is good.
Byron Scott. 2 shots.
Scott hits them both. Outside Edwards. Pass to Randall. Good defense by Abdul-Jabbar. He got it up. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall.
With a score, your Lakers, 42.
And And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Lakers leading by 23. Pass to Cooper. This one for three. DiVincenzo with the rebound. To the inside. Out to Edwards. Scott pulls it in. And here are the Lakers. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 23 points. And here comes the break. Pass to Reed. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Randall no good.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more. Well, the players will say, mouse in the house. Great job to use his size to expose the smaller defender inside.
On the wing, DiVincenzo. Over Johnson. Another miss by Minnesota.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
McDaniels with the ball. And it's Johnson picking him up. Here's Randall. And that one hits back iron. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball.